Now, you might call it nepotism that Bronny James is in the NBA, and he got drafted to the Lakers in the second round with the 55th pick. You might call it an oligarchical regime that LeBron has over the Lakers. You might call it LeGM, back at it, doing what he wants to do and whatever it is when he wants to do it. And in this case, it's signed Bronny James, LeBron James Jr., to the Los Angeles Lakers, secure him a 4-year, multi-million-dollar deal. And let's be completely honest, I don't know if you guys have seen LeBron James Jr.'s tape, Bronny James as he's affectionately known as. He's just not an NBA player yet. The game moves too fast for him. His shooting splits aren't good enough. His defensive IQ is horrific. He's been beat so many times backdoor. He's not in the right place at the right time a lot of the times when he's playing, which is why he probably needed maybe 1, maybe 2 more years of college basketball before he should have gone to the pros. But his daddy is LeBron James Sr., LeBron James, the GOAT, the whatever you want to call him, LeGM. And LeBron said, I want my son to be on my basketball team. And it's a little bit unlike the Ken Griffey experience because Ken Griffey Jr. was better than Ken Griffey Sr. In this case, LeBron is clearly going to be the better player of the two. I mean, Bronny has to be better than Jordan to be at that same. It's just not going to happen. But let's see what a career simulation is going to look like with Bronny James. Now, what we are going to do is force feed him minutes, which is a bit unfortunate because he's probably not deserving. But at the end of the day, Bronny's going to get minutes. Bronny's going to get this sort of Austin Rivers treatment where he's not an NBA player, but he's going to be in the NBA. He's probably going to suck for about 5 years, but maybe when he's 26, 27, he'll find a good role player spot for him, some similar to what Seth Curry did versus Steph Curry. He had to bounce around the league a little bit, but found his niche. Austin Rivers, the exact same thing. So this is going to be the career simulation of Bronny James on the Lakers. Wow, D'Lo tears his ACL in the first month of the season. That could realistically work in Bronny's favor. We are hopping in at the All-Star break. I was going to go until the actual end of the season, but I'm curious if Bronny James is anywhere on these lists. Not in the starting lineup. They have Duop Reith at the starting point guard. 2K, do you know that he's a center? What are we doing here? Let's see. Bronny, are you anywhere? He definitely did not make the Rising Stars challenge. Simulate through that. Is he in the 3-point? Oh my God, Anthony Davis is returning from injury. Did you know Anthony Davis got hurt? Surprise! Definitely not there. What about the dunk contest? Definitely not there. So Bronny did not make any of the all NBA, All-Star, whatever teams in his rookie season. That's fine. That's to be expected. He's probably going to play maybe 10 games. Just the act of him playing is what's more important than anything to LeBron James. It's a little funny to me, though, at this point. Wow, Bronny got hurt. That LeBron James is more interested in these types of things, not in winning basketball games, not in winning championships. He's past that point in his career. All the championships that he's going to win are done. Now he wants to earn as much money as he possibly can and play alongside his son. Winning be damned. And I wonder how the entire Laker organization feels about that he's effectively using them to promote his own interests, which is just something funny and interesting to think about. This Lakers franchise is now the Los Angeles Lebrons. Joker wins MVP. Matas Buzelis wins Rookie of the Year over Bronny. I guess that's to be expected. No Bronny anywhere. Does he make the all-rookie teams? LeBron James. No, Dalton Knecht makes the first team, and Bronny James does not win anything. A little bit underappreciated if you ask me, but let's check out how Bronny did here in year 1 in his rookie campaign. Dalton Knecht was actually really good for them. 14, 3, and 2. Bronny here at 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, 3.8 assists, just like his rookie season with the USC. 45 games started, 77 games played. So he played in almost every game, which is remarkable for somebody who's a G Leaguer. 1 steal, 0 blocks, 36% from the field, 28% from the 3-point line, 74% from the free throw line. Ain't bad. Any other plus minus? He's got a positive plus 0.1. How does his per 36 look? Per 36, 10, 4, and 6. That's interesting. Per 100 is 14, 5, and 8. His assisting was actually pretty good. I don't know why my voice is going so high. He has a PER of 8. Efficiency, usage rate. I mean, he just wasn't very good this year. And that's to be expected with LeBron James Jr. As for the Lakers, they're on the outside of the playoffs, right in the play-in tournament. We'll see if they even Come close. What sort of rotation are you looking at against the Sacramento Kings? Bronny James starting against De'Aaron Fox. Oof. I mean, it'd be nice to see Bronny put it together, at least figure out how to be a great defensive player. The offense will come in time, slowly but surely. But if he can lock you down like an Alvarado, like an Alex Caruso, and just let the rest of his game speak for itself, it'll be fun to see what LeBron James Jr. or Bronny can bring to the Los Angeles Lakers. Speaking of the Lakers, they are dominating here. Ooh, it's a little bit closer in the fourth quarter. The Kings had a huge third quarter there, 35-26, but it looks like the Lakers are advancing here in the play-in tournament. How does this box score look? Debo on the Kings, that's still bizarre to me. 27 for him. How did Bronny do? 17, 3, 8, 1, and 2 in his rookie year. That's really good for Bronny. You gotta give him props for that. I'm going to let the CPU adjust the rotations. So here it is, the Denver Nuggets, former champions, 2 years removed now, versus the LA Lakers. Bronny's going to be going up against Jamal Murray. We'll see how he does in his first official game. I expect the Nuggets to dominate this old Lakers squad, but Austin Reeves 22, LeBron 18, and Bronny 7, 7, 10, 2, and 1. I mean, his shooting is bad, but he fills up the box scores pretty well. Jamal Murray 22, Bronny 7, 6, 7, and 1. He gives you a lot of those effort stats. You got to give him credit for that. 2-1 here. How did Bronny do? 8, 3, and 4. Just not great numbers. You need to see that get up a little better. But the Lakers are fighting back here. AD with a 28-point game. Bronny 8, 2, 7, 3, and 2. Where's LeBron? 13 and 12. I can't imagine LeBron having a 13 and 12 game in the playoffs. And here we are in a game 6 after, wow, a 3-point victory by the Nuggets. Jamal Murray was solid. How did Bronny do? 4, 4, 7, and 2. Kind of disgusting. And we'll see how this team is going to produce in an elimination game. Win or go home at your home court against the former champion Nuggets. And the Lakers and Nuggets have a really interesting rivalry going on. There's not really a rivalry in the NBA these days, but these teams seem to meet a lot in the playoffs, and the Nuggets always seems to have the upper hand. Although it looks like here, the Lakers are winning by double digits, closing out the fourth quarter. 128-111. AD was monstrous. LeBron 27-6, 10, 2, 3. Bronny 5-3, 5-1-1. It's like Bronny's trying to approximate what his father can do, but he just can't because he's not good enough. Interestingly enough, here we are, the 2 seed. Wow, domination game. Denver Nuggets just bullying this poor, this old, this aged, this decrepit Lakers squad. Bronny may be the future, but the future is not now, as the Denver Nuggets eliminate the Lakers in 7, 141, 117. Holy crap. Jamal went off for 60. Boy, Bronny's defense was not up to par. 13, 5, and 2. What was your plus minus, sir? Minus 30. All right, well, that's the first year of LeBron James Jr., also known as Bronny's campaign. Wow, the Kings really win the Western Conference? Demontre Sabonis, Western Conference Finals MVP. Jason Tatum, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Celtics, back-to-back champions. This time, Jason Tatum wins his MVP. Does LeBron retire? Or is he like, I'm revitalized, the fountain of youth. I'm playing alongside my kid. Hall of Fame inductees, is Russ going to get his jersey retired? League meetings, I thought I turned these off, and yet somehow here we are. So that's fun. On to the draft lottery. The Lakers, I don't believe they have their draft pick. Staff signing, I'm not going to make any changes. I can't believe JJ Redick is a head coach. All these should be automated for me already. I'm going to take over the Bulls. I'm going to let the Lakers GMs do whatever they want to do. We'll pretend that we're the Chicago Bulls, one of the worst teams in the NBA. They picked up Trae Young somehow. What? Okay, and do the Lakers have Bronny James? How did he develop? LeBron's down to a 93. Bronny's up to a 76, jumping up 5 overalls. Maybe the starting point guard there in year 1. That'll be exciting for him. Andrew Funk? What kind of name is that? Preseason power rankings, the Lakers are 6th for 2K Sports, 6th for Eric Boner. And now LeBron James is regressing, but he is starting alongside his son, Bronny James Jr. for the season. And yeah, if instead of Bronny, they got a real point guard, this team is capable of winning a lot of basketball games. But we'll see how they produce. We are no longer controlling the Lakers. The CPU has officially taken over for Bronny James, and we will see how his career plays out now in his sophomore campaign. Yeah, Bronny once again did not make either of these teams. I believe this is the international lineup, and Devin Carter, Alexander Sarr, even though he's international, Dalton Necht. I mean, his teammate Dalton Necht is making games. He's making all these performances, and Bronny's just on the outside looking in yet again. Kobe White. I think Bronny's in the dunk contest, maybe. Yeah, nothing. Bronny once again left out of All-Star Weekend because he simply is not good enough. At the end of year 2, Joker's winning, and I'm not seeing any Bronnies, but any Lakers in general. Lakers in general. Lakers in general. No Lakers anywhere, but they don't even make the playoffs. Really? What happened, Lakers? All right, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They were the second worst team in the Western Conference, but the West is pretty tough. All right, so let's check this out. You have the OKC Thunder. You got the Rockets. I doubt that they're going to be this good. You got the Timberwolves. You got the Jazz. I doubt that they're going to be that good. Nuggets, Kings, maybe. Warriors might be bad. Pelicans, we'll see. Blazers might be bad. Clippers might be bad. I don't know. LeBron on the Lakers, they still have 290 overalls. That's kind of disrespectful. But okay, they're not in the playoffs, so we don't even need to bother watching the playoffs. How about the season stats? How did Bronny do looking at the Los Angeles Lakers? And he is 5th at scoring at 9 points a night. Started all 82 games, so he's an Iron Man. 28 minutes a night, 9, 3, and 5. Not great. 1 steal, half a block, 2 turnovers, 41% from the field goal, 34% getting there from the 3-point line, 75% from the free throw line. Plus minus, he's a minus 2.8. But the whole team is minus. He was just the worst player on their team. Yikes. The worst player in plus minuses on their whole team. Oh boy, Bronny, you are struggling to come out of the gate here. True shooting, 51%. I mean, his shooting was up, just the rest was bad. I guess his defensive metrics are horrible. I can't really view that with the 2K stats. Yeah, there's no like win shares, defensive, VORP, any of that I can show you. But Bronny was not good. We'll leave it at that. The Lakers did not make the playoffs. But you know what? LeBron James gets to play with his son, and that's what's important to the Los Angeles Lakers. Not winning championships, not hanging banners. It's a LeBron James show. Anyway. Ooh, Pacers almost win a championship, but Ant-Man Edwards, the next coming of Michael Jordan, wins his first ring, and LeBron James does retire after so many seasons. He said 2 years with the Lakers is enough for me with my son. Now it's time for him to take over. Hall of Fame inductees. LeBron, of course, going into the Hall of Fame. Gotta get his jersey retired. Now it's time for Bronny to shine. And we'll skip right on to here. Usually I have this turned off, but because I had to auto-load somebody else's settings, it turned it back on. So it's just the way 2K is. You either have broken contracts or you have a broken game. Up to you how you want to handle it. On to player progression. The Los Angeles Lakers. And Bronny James still here, only going up 1 overall point. Not great at all, but he's a 77 overall. Looks to be the starting point guard yet again in year 3. We'll see if he's going to be able to produce. Preseason power rankings, the Lakers are 4th without LeBron James. They brought in Evan Mobley. Wow, a double big lineup for sure. So you have Bronny, Austin Reeves, Ron Holland somehow made his way to the team. Evan Mobley, Anthony Davis, Dalton Necht, Vando off the bench. I kind of like the team, but Anthony Davis plays horrible in simulation, but we'll see how that team produces. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP in, I believe, year 3. I'm not seeing Bronny anywhere. I did see the name Babcock, and that makes me giggle on the inside. Bronny James is nowhere to be found. Did the Lakers make the playoffs? They did. They're the 2 seed. Wow. How did that come to pass? Bronny James leading the way. Evan Mobley's just that good. Okay. I mean, 2K does love them some Evan Mobley, even though he's a mediocre player currently and his potential is limited, not limitless. Looking at the stats, I mean, Dalton Necht is their best scorer at 20 points per game. Anthony Davis is 2nd. Bronny is, what is it, 7th? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Their starting point guard is their 7th best scorer in the modern NBA, who can't even score 10 points a night. Disgusting. He is putting up 6 assists on 2 turnovers. 3 to 1 turnover ratio ain't bad. 40% from the field, 33% from 3, 74% from the free throw line. Yeah, not great. Thankfully, he's a positive plus minus. He's not the worst player on their team. He's just one of the worser players on their team. For 36, he's 12-7. Yeah, you know, when your PER is 12 and you're the starting point guard of the Lakers, it's not great. But you know what? They did make the 2 seed, so something is working for this Lakers squad. Gonna simulate through game 1, and they win. Austin Reeves drops 31. He puts up 11, 7, and 3, taking on De'Aaron Fox. This is a rematch of that play-in tournament. They win game 2. How's Bronny doing? Where did I pass him? Who is this? Mike James? Mike James is better than Bronny James, who put up a 0 burger. Oh my gosh. Game 3, they lose. How did the Braun man do? 8-3, 4-2, and 1. Not great numbers, Bronny, but they are up 3-1. And here in an elimination game, 3-2. Here in an elimination game, they 4-2 now to take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bronny versus Shai. Who you got? Probably going to be Shai. Bronny puts up 12, 5, 7, and 1. Shai puts up 35 and 5. Game 2? Wow. I think the Lakers are going to get swept here. Nobody can score 20 points, and Bronny James is putting up 0 and 2 points a night. Come on now. Game 3? Oh, they win. Okay, Shai held down to 19. Bronny's played defense 14, 3, 4, and 1. 2-2. The comeback starts now. Bronny put up another 2-point game. I mean, come on, dude. When you're scoring 2 points a night, I mean, break 10, Bronny. 9 and 6. Disgusting. Shai's just popping off for 30 a night. And they do get eliminated there in the second round to Nikola Topic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bronny finally broke double digits, scored 10 points in a losing effort. Victor Wembanyama wins West, Strick of his finals MVP. LaMelo Ball wins East, Strick of his finals MVP. And the championship goes to LaMelo Ball. But Victor Wembanyama in a losing effort wins finals MVP. Okay. I didn't think we still do that, but you know, it is what it is. Drew Holiday retiring. Staff retirements. I don't know who these people are. Draft lottery. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Onto player progression. Looks like Bronny took another step up to an 82 now. He's finally broken the 80 overall barrier, which is kind of a big deal. It's kind of when you start to be good in 2K, as I say kind of twice. He has an A+ 3-point rating and a B inside rating. Interesting. C+. IQ is an A. All right, we'll see, Bronny. You have a B+ potential that's like the 12th highest on the Lakers. But hopefully he's still starting. Hopefully he's actually worth his weight in draft positioning, because I believe this is the last year of his contract. Wow, the Lakers are #1 in the preseason power rankings, and Jalen Suggs has taken away the starting point guard role from Bronny. Wow. All right, Bronny up to an 82 overall. What is your contract looking like? Oh, he got re-signed for 2 years after this. So his whatever contract that he's on now through Braun is like $2 million a year. He extended that out for 2 years at $16 million. Pretty team friendly. I can't believe he got replaced though as his starting point guard, but LeBron isn't there. The GM is no longer on the Lakers anymore. Joker wins another MVP. I'm still not seeing my guy. Ooh, who's this? Justin Taylor does win Executive of the Year. Looks like the Lakers are playing well, but I'm not seeing Bronny anywhere. Evan Mobley on the all-defensive second team. They do make the 3 seed, which ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. The Los Angeles Lakers. Bronny James is the 6th man. At least he's an Iron Man, similar to his father. He's not getting injured, knock on wood. So minutes a night, Bronny is 2nd. Points a night, Bronny is 5th. 12, 3, and 6.9. Nice. 1 steal, half a block. 43% from the field. 35% from 3. 84% from the free throw, and a plus 5.3. Tied with his the guy who replaced him, Jalen Suggs, in the plus minus. So as far as a bench player, he's actually incredible. What are your per 36 numbers this year? 15, 4, and 9. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not terrible. He's kind of a playmaking sharpshooter. I don't know how his defense is, but you know what? Bronny's actually doing pretty well. So we got to give a little bit of credit where credit is due, but he is benched and they are taking on the team that replaced him last season in the Oklahoma Schmitty Schmunder. Bronny put up 11, 2, and 9. It's like when he comes off the bench, he has a lot less pressure to be great. So he's probably, like right now, he's the Jamal Crawford of the team. 17, 3, and 5. I mean, his scoring is so much better now that he's not starting. They're 3-0ing a team that beat them last season who hasn't changed all that much. Bronny put up 9, 7, and 2. I mean, these numbers across the board are better. You remember? Bronny was putting up Bull 0 burgers the entire time. Why is Shea regressing? What is going on? Bronny put up a 3-point game in 11 minutes. Okay, well, that'll happen sometimes with LeBron. And then he leads the team in scoring in an elimination closeout game, 21 points in 27 minutes. The Lakers advance to the second round. Now to take on, once again, the Denver Nuggets. We'll see how they do. I think James Harden was on that team. Losing game 1, Joker's incredible. Bronny 16, 3, and 4. Okay, game 2, they're still losing. Joker's incredible. Bronny 13, 7, and 11. 5 turnovers, not great. They win game 3. Bronny 19, 5, and 6. That'll work. James Harden. Who you want, Bronny or James Harden? And honestly, I'm not sure. 15, 4, and 8 for Bronny. Joker with 22. And big game 5 here. The Lakers are up 3-2. What happened? James Harden and Jamal Murray are choking. Bronny's giving them 14 and 9. I like the assist numbers. The rest ain't great. Now we're going to game 7. Bronny gave you 9, 6, and 8. Joker 28, 11, and 10. James Harden 26 and 11. The stat stuffing is ridiculous. You know what? Let's hop in. See how this team is going to produce there in game 7. Elimination, win or go home. First the rivals, and they're losing, but it's a back and forth game here in the 4th quarter. Okay, close game, 5-point game. I might hop in and watch this if it gets close, but it looks like the Nuggets are blowing them out. Then it's down to 7, then it's down to 4. Now it's back up to 10. And the Lakers lose again in the second round. Bronny gave you 11, 5, and 8 in 30 minutes. Tough. I mean, the Denver Nuggets are just a better basketball team. I say that, though, and Victor Wembanyama wins West Conference Finals MVP. Cade Cunningham wins East Conference Finals MVP. And look at that. The Pistons versus the Spurs battle the 2 worst teams in the recent memory. And Victor Wembanyama wins his 2nd Finals MVP, but wins his 1st NBA championship. Kevin Durant is gone. We're not on Bronny retirement watch just yet. Kevin Durant and James Harden going into the Hall of Fame. Gonna get their jerseys retired. James Harden with the Rockets, I guess. Kevin Durant with the Thunder. Would Kevin Durant get his jersey retired with the Warriors? Interesting. Clay does. Dre does. Onto the draft lottery. We don't care. And Bronny is locked up for 2 more seasons, 23 years old. It looks like he's reached his potential here as a 82 overall. Jalen Suggs still going to be starting over him, but Bronny really excelled at that 6-man spot. So maybe he'll win 6-man of the year this season. It's an opportunity. It's a chance. See how the Lakers produce. Preseason power rankings. They are 3rd for 2K Sports, 3rd for Eric Boner, and once again, Bronny, 6-man of the year. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Bronny is nowhere on the list. Did not win 6-man of the year. Who were the competitors? It's not going to tell me because 2K is broken. I'm not expecting Bronny to win anything ever. Oh, he's on the all-defensive 2nd team! Bronny won something. Do you believe in miracles? He didn't win a lot of basketball games as they're once again the 7th seed. Looks like, oh wow, and he stole the starting job from Jalen Suggs. That's impressive. You got to give him credit for that. But they are in an elimination game. They win this, they're the 7th seed. They lose this, they're fighting for the 8th seed. Back and forth game here in Minnesota. Going into halftime, they're losing by double digits. If they can make it close, we'll hop in. But it looks like it's going to be a 4-quarter sweep for the Minnesota Timberwolves as they dominated the lowly Lakers. Yikes. Dalton Next, once again, leading them in scoring. Dalton Next has been a revelation for their team. As for Bronny, 9-4, 12-2, and 5 turnovers is not what you want to see. We'll simulate this game. And now they're taking on the Dallas Luka Doncic's. I mean, Bronny's a great defender, apparently. He's done exactly what he needed to stay in the league. Let's see how he produces and performs against an MVP caliber player in Luka Doncic. Not well. Horrifically. Awfully. Put up that Luka picture, except use Bronny James instead of Devin Booker. What's happening? Oh my gosh, Bronny got eliminated. They were the 7th seed and lost twice. He put up 5, 5, and 5. Disgusting numbers from LeBron James Jr. And yet another year of disappointment and elimination for Bronny and the Lakers. We'll see if they want to keep going. Luka Doncic wins West to Conference Finals MVP. Alexander Sarr wins East to Conference Finals MVP. And the championship goes to the Wizards. And Luka wins Finals MVP in a losing effort. What is 2K on right now? We've gotten to that point where 2K's been simulating for too long that it's just broken. Josh Oppenheimer is here. Hall of Fame inductees is Dame, PG, and Kyrie. These retirements, Dame and Chris Middleton. Look at that, Bronny James continuing to get better. 24 years old, up to an 86 overall now. Firmly has the starting job ahead of Jalen Suggs. Officially the number 2 ranked player on the Lakers. I mean, he's developing really nicely here for the Lakers. Former second-round pick. If you get anything out of a second-round pick, that's good. Let alone just selling tickets because he's LeBron James's kid. Preseason power rankings, they are 6th for 2K Sports. Bronny James leading the way. Interesting team here. Dalton Next has been a sharpshooter for them. Jaden McDaniels, Vando, Anthony Davis, Jalen Suggs off the bench. I like it. Eric Boner has him 6 as well. Not much for me to say here. By the way, Bronny gets a 5-year, $165 million contract extension, but he is 9th place in the All-Star voting for the Western Conference guards, which is, I mean, it's a major step up for him. He's a potential All-Star caliber player. He doesn't make the All-Star game, grant you. Not even close, not even if he wanted to, but he's in the voting somewhere. Oh, he's an All-Star reserve. Look at LeBron James Jr. Bronny made an All-Star game. Can you believe it? Miracles do happen. Miracles do come true. He is a reserve, and somebody got injured, so they weren't able to play because he wasn't in the All-Star selection screen. But you know what? An All-Star game is an All-Star game. Look at LeBron James Jr. Victor Wembanyama MVP. Not seeing Bronny. Not seeing anybody. And nothing. Stephen Castle is here. Bronny James on the all-defensive first team, up to an 87 overall. And the Lakers don't make the playoffs. Oh, they're the 8th seed again. Interesting. How did Bronny do statistically this year? Did we even look at him last year? He's up to 14 points and 8 assists per night on still 2.6 turnovers. That's not bad. He's slowly getting better. 24 years old, about to hit his peak. 5 rebounds a night, 44 from the field, 37% from 3, 85% from the free throw, 2.4 plus minus, 3rd on the team. I mean, Dalton Connect, his teammate, has been outproducing him, but he made an All-Star game. What would you say his per 36 numbers are? 17 points a night. I mean, this is a career year for him. He did exceptional. We just worked out a new contract. Let's not worry about what's next right now. Good stuff. I'm feeling content with everything that's happening. Bronny's happy, but they're still losing basketball games. Can Bronny outduel Ja Morant? I mean, battle the shooters, right? Hopping into Simcast, and it's a back and forth game in the first quarter. Go to the second quarter, still a back and forth game. Going into the third quarter, the Lakers have a lead. They may be the 7th seed. Go into the fourth quarter, they have a 9-point lead. 7-point lead, 6 minutes left. We may hop in. 2-point game, tied up. Now they're down 3. Now that's a tie game, 2 minutes left. We're hopping in, but we are just casually observing. I don't know if this camera looks good, but we'll see. Lakers have the ball. Lakers have the chance to take the lead here. Is Bronny in the game? There he is. There he has the ball, being picked up by somebody, and he puts up an oop, and that's an immediate turnover. Awful pass from Bronny. What are you doing, Bronny? Why is the game so slow? Somebody named Baxter is here. Okay. Why is the movement so slow? Is this the settings that I'm on, like the game speed? I'm not really sure, but it looks disgusting to watch. But anyway, they're kicking it. Here's John Collins to Lopez to Bobby Portis in the corner. 3, 2, 1 for 3. Miss, and Jaden McDaniels grabs the rebound, coming the other way, dribbling, crossing over slowly, handed off to Jalen Suggs, who's open, doesn't take it, has Bobby Portis on him. Anthony Davis open under the basket, gets the ball, has the Gatorade symbol, moves, fakes, passes it. Vandal's tired, passes it. Jaden McDaniels being picked up by a former defensive player of the year. Jaren Jackson Jr. puts up a hook, misses, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and takes the lead. The Lakers have a 1-point lead right now. Yeah, we'll definitely speed up the gameplay. I don't know why they turned this down. I'm using the 2K with Pop Boy sliders, and it fixes contracts and progression and all that stuff, but boy, does this look bad. Jaren Jackson Jr. now under the basket, guarded by Jaden McDaniels. Misses the easy jump hook. It said he was wide open, and now there's under a minute remaining. Bronny James has the ball in his hand, looking to take the lead, gets the screen from Anthony Davis. He doesn't do it, and then it's an alley-oop, but it's a pass! Oh, it's completely busted, but 2K doesn't know how to handle a failed alley-oop when the game speed is slower, so it's an immediate pass. 4-point lead now for Bronny and the Lakers. Bronny playing defense. Little dump-off pass there. Bronny on the double, and they're running out of bounds. This game might be over. Ja Morant checks back in. I don't know why he was out, and Bronny James is going to be shooting the clutch free throws here with under 30 seconds remaining. I don't know if I would foul in this scenario, but Bronny James is a pretty good free throw shooter. Here he is to close out this Grizzly squad. First free throw was up and in, 84%. Next free throw for Bronny is up and in, 2 for 2. Grizzlies call their final timeout, and it is desperation time now for Memphis. So basically, if the Grizzlies miss, the game's over. Bronny's getting screened to hell. Got screened twice. Ja Morant on the inbound, being picked up by Bronny. Clock is ticking. 19, 18, 17, 16. Finally getting a screen is Ja Morant. Not pulling up for 3. Kick it out to the open man. He's gliding in. But that might be too little too late here. We're just going to have to watch the inbound play. The camera's freaking out. Dalton Necht is the one shooting the rebound, or the free throws now. I don't know why. Maybe he's a little better of a free throw shooter than Bronny is. Second free throw was up and in, and now it's a 6-point lead. 14.9 seconds left. The Grizzlies need a 3 bad. Ja Morant, don't go and do some crazy dribble. Just shoot a 3-pointer. Bad pass to Ryan Rupert in the corner, and Bronny James secures the rebound and secures the victory for the Los Angeles Lakers. 109-101. Bump the game speed up. I don't know why it was so slow, but Ja Morant 26, 11, and 9 in a losing effort as Bronny James outdueled Ja 24, 6, 11, 4, 3, and 3. As they advance to become the 7th seed, Grizzlies take the 8th seed now to take on the Houston Rockets, taking on their old friend Jamal Murray. Alperen Şengün is here. Chucky Collins is a 93 overall, former number 1 overall pick, and let's see. I want Bronny to have some success here. 12, 4, 7, and 3 in the first game. Game 2, they're going to lose again. What did Bronny do? 16, 6, and 7. Like, the numbers he's putting up are respectable, but they continue to get their aces kicked. 16, 6, 6, 1, and 3. And 4-0 swept. Ooh, their honors on the line. 17 and 10. Anthony Davis actually came to play. And 3-2. So you're saying there's a chance. Wow, this is horrific stats from the Rockets. Bronny put up 11, 8, 9, and 4. Anthony Davis, though, has come to play. And look, if you win Game 6, there's an opportunity to force a Game 7 on your, well, not on their home court. And anything can happen in a Game 7. The Lakers just need to win this one. Back and forth game here in the 4th quarter. 5 minutes remaining. 3-point game. 2 minutes remaining. This may be a game that we hop in. 4-point game. Nobody remembered how to score. Tie ball game. 32 seconds left. I forgot to pause the simulation. I like this baseline camera, but let's bump the height a little bit. 97 apiece. 32.2 seconds remaining. Lakers have the ball and a chance to take the lead and put supreme pressure on the Rocket squad. Gets a screen from Anthony Davis. No, he doesn't. Anthony Davis is injured. And they're just asking Bronny to ISO. They're asking Bronny to create something out of nothing. AD coming to set the screen finally. Does. Bronny open. Doesn't take the shot. Now he's just ball handling. Kicks it to a late Jaden McDaniels, who puts it up and puts it in. And the Lakers take a 2-point lead on a busted possession. Jaden McDaniels, animation cheese. And now there's 8.8 seconds remaining for the Rockets. A chance to tie or take the lead here. Jamal Murray on the inbound. Bronny on the defense. And they may just go right to Alpi, who's open under the basket. 1.5 seconds remaining. It's a tie ball game again. Busted Anthony Davis defensive possession. Don't talk about how horrific that looks. And there's enough time to get a game-winning shot up for the Lakers. Who are they going to go to? Bronny's going to the corner. And they go to Dalton next from half court. All right, 2K. That's an interesting decision to make. We're not gonna watch this. Hopping into Simcast yet again here in overtime. Rockets jump out to an early lead. Now the Lakers have a 4-point lead. We'll hop in at the sub 1 minute mark unless they get completely blown out. What is this, fourth quarter? Oh my gosh, the Lakers have forced a game 7. Wow. Dalton next with the 34-point game. Bronny James 24, 2 and 9, out dueling Alpi and Jamal Murray, who put up a 6 and 9 game. Nice. And here you go. It ain't 2K if it ain't game 7. Anything can happen in an elimination game 7 game. Bronny can go off for 70. Jamal Murray can go off for 60. Or you can complete the first ever 3-0 comeback against the 2 seed. And the Lakers have a lead here in the fourth quarter. 9-point game. The Rockets are collapsing. 6-point game, 8-point game, 5 minutes remaining. 8 points, 6 points, 4.7. The Lakers clutching it out. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining. 7-point lead, 5-point lead, 1 minute left. 7-point lead, 6-point lead, 8-point lead, 6-point lead. I think it's over. 5-point lead, 16 seconds remaining. I mean, there's not a lot that you can do with 16 seconds left. The Rockets do have the ball, though. I didn't mean to call a timeout. I'm sorry. I mean, the camera resets every time I change the controller, so we're just going to live with this one. The Rockets need a score bad here. Jamal Murray on the inbound, Bronny on the defense. Now they're kicking it to some guy named Collins for 3. And he misses. And it looks like the Lakers are going to advance after being down 3-0. Bronny James completes the first ever 3-0 comeback. LeBron James completed the first ever 3-1 comeback in the finals. And look at this, history is being made by the all-defensive first-team point guard, son of the GOAT, Bronny James Jr. What a game. What a series. Anthony Davis just came on after losing 3 games in a row. 27, 8, and 4 for Bronny James. And now they're taking on the Steph Curry-less Warriors. Malik Monk is there, DeAndre Ayton, Jonathan Kuminga, Devin Carter, Kobe White. Game 1 goes to those pesky Lakers. They continue to win basketball games. Bronny put up an 11, 3, and 9 game. Not great, but not terrible. And they lose game 2. Kobe White with 21. Jalen Suggs 31. Bronny 19, 6, 8, and 2, but in a losing effort. Game 3, they win 24, 5, and 6. Those are good numbers for Bronny. They're up 3-1 now. 25, 11, 13, and 2. A triple-double from Bronny. And 4-1. The Lakers, led by Bronny James and a couple of other guys, have made it to the Western Conference Finals, rematching Ja Morant. What is happening? What is seeding? Does it even matter? I didn't notice they have Franz Wagner. Game 1, though, this time goes to Ja. Bronny with a 14, 5, 5, and 2 game. Ja 26, 5, and 13. Outdueled in game 1. Game 2 goes to Bronny. 15, 2, 2, 3, 1. Ja only scored 18 points. That's interesting. Game 2 goes to those pesky Lakers. GG led them in scoring. Anthony Davis at 28-point game. 15, 5, and 11 for Bronny. Game 4. This is a back-and-forth series, man. They're just throwing haymakers at each other. Bronny did not have a good game there. Big game 5 here. 3-2. Ja Morant. Just balance. 106, 104. An incredible close game yet again. And here we are in game 6. Once again, need to win this to force a game 7. This time, though, they're in enemy territory. They are winning in the second quarter, going to the third quarter with a little bit of a lead. And kind of blowing them out. A 4-0 sweep of these quarters. 129, 107. How did Bronny do here? What am I looking at? Bronny gave you 4 points. That's disgusting. Can't do that. But once again, a game 7 here for the Los Angeles Lakers, the 7 seed, versus the 8 seed Memphis Grizzlies, led by Ja Morant, to determine who is going to the NBA Finals. And the Lakers have a little bit of a lead here in the first quarter. Going to the second quarter, a huge lead. Going to the third quarter, a huger lead. And the fourth quarter, a 20-point Game 7 victory. Bronny James has made the NBA Finals. Wow. Anthony Davis wins West Conference Finals MVP. Donovan Mitchell wins East Conference Finals MVP. And there you have it. Bronny James, 35 and 10 and he didn't win the Finals MVP. Now to take on the Cavaliers, I know they don't have Evan Mobley, so it's Bronny James versus Spencer Macy. Donovan Mitchell, Alton Necht, Anthony Davis. This is going to be an interesting one. Cavs, LeBron's original team. Lakers, LeBron's final team. Who you got? Game 1 goes to the Lakers. Donovan Mitchell only scored 20. This was a team effort from the Lakers. 20-point victory, but nobody scored 20 points or more. Game 2 goes to the Cavs. Bronny put up 25, 8, 8, 1, and 2, but 7 turnovers. Game 3 goes to the Lakers. Bronny put up a 19, 2, and 12 game. Game 4, once again, tied up. Bronny 27. Dalton Neck 22. Wow, they lost by 1 point. Big game 5 here to see who goes up 3-2. And it's the Cavaliers. The Lakers, no strangers to being down 3-2 in this playoff run. A 20 and 10 game from Bronny, but in a losing effort. And here they are in Los Angeles yet again, down 3-2. Need to win this to force a game 7. This time to win it all. Going to the second quarter, they are losing. Going to the third quarter, they are winning, up by about 10 points. Going into the fourth, still a 10-point game, but no lead is safe in 2K24. Now it's a 7-point game. 7, 9, 6, 12. Wow, domination in this fourth quarter. Look at that. A 29-22, a 34-22 fourth quarter. Domination, once again winning in game 6 handily. Bronny with a 19, 7, and 11 game. And here you go, once again, game 7 of the NBA Finals. This time with Bronny James leading the way in Cleveland. Who's going to win it all? Is it Bronny or is it Donovan Mitchell? And it looks like they're blowing them out again here. In the fourth quarter, Bronny James is about to be an NBA champion, and we have to hop in and enjoy this. But we got the Bronny, Anthony Davis pick and roll, and that's just open. Throw it down, Anthony Davis. I know you're old, but the LeBronny James Jr. alley-oop is real. Bronny for the oop. I mean, that was pretty lame, all things being equal, but the oop. Bronny's got hops. Bronny's got elevation. Bronny is alley-ooping it in a layup. All right, this one's going up. This one is going. Am I not allowed to dunk my alley-oops? What are these? What are your sliders, 2K with Pop Boy? Let me throw it down. Right it again to the young fella. All right, they just turned off dunking. I don't know why they did that, but these would be ecstatic dunks for Bronny James if the sliders weren't busted. And there you have it. The Los Angeles Lakers, led by Bronny James, have won a championship. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought Bronny can lead a team? He teamed up with Anthony Davis and Dalton Necht, spelled Connect, and whoever else is on this team, Jalen Suggs. But Bronny James is an NBA champion, the starting point guard of the Los Angeles Lakers, and victor. And there you have it. Adam Silver hands the championship trophy to Bronny James in year 2029. What a team, what a championship, what a victory. Anthony Davis still on the team. A great team. And who is the NBA Finals MVP? It's Bronny James. Bronny has a Finals MVP under his belt. Oh my God. There you have it, 25 and 9, 48, 140 splits for the son of the GOAT, LeBron James Jr. He's now 26 or something. So we'll need to start looking out. Kawhi Leonard going to the Hall of Fame. Gonna get his jersey retired by the Clippers. I don't know why. I wouldn't do that if I were the Clippers. I believe he's not up for free agency. He's signed a 5-year extension. But how old is he now? 25, up to an 88 overall. This looks to be about as good as he's going to be. At the same time, this is as good as most players are because simulation is broken. Like John Morant's a 95, Jason Tatum's a 93. But we're going to have to, this is the peak. This is the window of greatness for Bronny James as an 88 overall. We'll have to see how well he can produce for this championship Lakers squad. I can't believe they won a championship. I can't believe he won a Finals MVP. But the Lakers, according to 2K Sports, are 8th for Eric Boner. Still starting at the point guard. Still got Jalen Suggs there. Kyle Kuzma's back. You love to see it. Some guy wins MVP. And is Bronny anywhere here? No. Is Bronny anywhere here? No. 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 And no. Okay. Once again, they're in the play-in tournament. Something about this Bronny-led NBA Lakers squad. They refuse to be better than like a 500 basketball team. Isaac Okoro is their starting small forward. What happened to Jaden McDaniels? They benched him. That's an interesting decision to make. Anyway, how are they doing statistically? Bronny James leading them in minutes. Second in points. Dalton Connect is first, but he's gone for the season. Anthony Davis down to 50 points a night. That's horrific. $47 million a game, a year. 15 points a night. 18, 5, and 8. Good stats from him. 44 from the field. 39% from 3. That'll work. His plus minuses is 0.5. Isn't great. They're just kind of a bad basketball team. Taking on Ant-Man and the Timberwolves. Wow, Jordan Poole is here. Rob Dillingham, Karl Towns, Nasr. That's a fun team. I like what the Timberwolves are. I know we've been hopping into Sipcast a lot, but this is Bronny's prime. So this is about as good as he's gonna get. As it looks like they're losing here in the fourth quarter. Now they take a little bit of a lead in the fourth quarter. 1-point game. Back and forth game. 3 minutes remaining. Up by 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's hop in. It's the play-in tournament. We're enjoying Bronny James's career. Although Bronny isn't in, which is a testament to how good they think he is. Did he foul out? They just don't want to play him. All right, that's cool. Yeah, no, start Jalen Suggs over Bronny, and he immediately makes an incredible pass and puts the Lakers up 4. You know what? Maybe that's the right decision. Bench Bronny. Isaiah Jackson currently rocking the point guard position for the Timberwolves. That makes a lot of sense. He tries to oop it into Karl Towns. Karl out of the post versus Jalen Suggs. Bullies that poor man. And these rosters are funny looking. Let me just say that. Bronny waiting to check in. Do we force them to call a timeout so they can get their actual starters in? Karl Towns is playing point guard. Karl Towns is playing point guard. I see Goga. I see creative players. I see Isaiah Jackson. I see Naz Reid. There's not a single guard out there. Anthony Davis just traveled, by the way, as the Lakers go up 4. Isaiah Jackson is playing shooting guard. I just want to point that out, 2K. Finally, Bronny James, the NBA Finals MVP, checks in. I would put in Jalen Suggs at the 2, but they're deciding not to. And it looks like they have some more intelligent lineups. Looks like Rob Dillingham is picking him up. Plays being run. Anthony Davis sets a screen. Bronny doesn't get a lot of separation. Makes an incredible pass to AD, who's stuck under the basket. Nowhere to go. Pump faking 7 times. 3 in the key. Puts it up and puts it in. The Lakers are up 6. Turn the game speed up even more. I don't know why it's playing this slow for me. Again, downloaded the sliders. They're not mine. So somebody made these sliders and said this is as good as NBA basketball gets. Jordan Poole spinning. Kind of open here, loses his dribble, puts the shot up, puts it in. It's a 4-point game, 28.4 seconds remaining. Time to play the foul game. Bronny goes 2 for 2. Timberwolves call their final timeout, and it's desperation time here in Minnesota. Williams gets a screen. He was kind of open for a second, didn't take it. Now they're kicking it to Jordan Poole. He's open. They need to take a shot. 17 seconds remaining. Naz Reid flares to the corner. Karl Towns comes to set a screen. Jordan Poole takes it anyway, misses. Vando gets the ball, gets fouled, and that's going to be ball game right there. Horrific end to the Timberwolves as they can't break 100 points. As once again, the Lakers win the first play-in game as the 7th seed representing the West. How did Bronny do? 23, 6, and 7. That'll work. 7 turnovers won't work. And now it's Battle of La. The Clippers trying to be relevant. Kobe White, some guy, Dyson Daniels. All right, we'll see how they do. Game 1, they win. Nobody scored 20 points. Bronny with a 9, 6, and 13 game. Not great. Game 2, they win again. Starting to look bleak here for the defending champions. 9, 1, and 5. Game 3. Now they're getting 3-0. But even 3-0 is nothing for this Lakers squad. 21, 3, and 8. And 3-1. It begins. Bronny a 16-point game. Game 2. It continues. I don't know what it is about this Lakers squad. I don't change anything. I don't make cuts where I go in and affect the settings. This is just how the Lakers play here in simulation. But you need to win this on your home court to force a game 7 in enemy territory. That being said, it's LA, so it's always the Lakers court, no matter if the Clippers are playing or not. And it looks like the Lakers are trying to repeat what they did last year. Go down 3-0 only to win 4 in a row. Winning here by 15 points in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead. It's getting close. 8-point lead. 1 minute remaining. 6-point lead. 6-point lead again. Do we have to hop in? Oh my gosh. I mean, we might be looking at a potential legendary collapse here from the Lakers. The ball is in Bronny James's hand. He's open. Shoot it, Bronny. Shoot it, Bronny. Oops it again. Broken, busted possession for the Lakers. Bronny turns it over in the clutch. 3-point game. The Clippers have a chance to tie it here. Kobe White being picked up by some center. It's like a Isaiah Hartenstein clone. Kobe dribbling. Dyson Daniels being picked up by Anthony Davis. Loses the ball. 3, 2, 1. Desperation. Bad shot for the tie. In and out. Jalen Suggs grabs the rebound. And there's 30 seconds remaining. Will the Clippers foul down by 3? 10-second differential. Wow. Pass into traffic. Gives it to Anthony Davis now. A couple of guys are open from 3. Bronny now has the ball. Gets a screen. Bronny's open. Bronny doesn't take it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bronny misses. And the Clippers call a timeout. 10 seconds remaining for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac still on the team. Inbounding the ball. It goes to some guy named Best for the tie. In and out. And Bronny's going to be hitting the clutch free throws as the Clippers ultimately fall a little bit short. Oh, they call a timeout before the foul. Okay. Well, I would still give it to Bronny. So there you go. MVP chance rating in from the Laker faithful as Bronny makes it a 2-possession game. And 2 for 2. That's one thing Bronny has been able to do is hit clutch free throws in the playoffs. Now it's a 5-point game. Clippers call one of their 2 last timeouts. I guess their last timeout. I don't know how that worked. 3-pointer from some guy named Best. Misses horribly, and that is going to be game. Forcing a game 7 yet again. This Lakers squad continues to fight back. And it ain't 2K if it ain't game 7. Battle of La. Lakers at Clippers. Lakers looking to come back from down 3-0 2 seasons in a row. Winning in the 3rd quarter. Back in 4th game here. Going into the 4th quarter. Now they're down by double digits. 6-point game. 8-point game. 5-point game. 10-point game. The Lakers are trying, but the Clippers are not letting them. 7-point game. 10-point game. 12-point game. And it looks like the Clippers are just going to hold on. The Lakers are eliminated in the first round, 112-100. Wow. Bronny James had a 23-6-3 game, but in a losing effort as the Lakers fall in the first round. Some people are winning, and the Rockets are NBA champions. Okay. Bronny wins a finals MVP, loses in the first round. That's kind of how it feels like when you're playing 2K. You have no idea who goes what, when, where, or why. No jersey retirements. Okay. And here we are. Bronny James is regressing. I think Anthony Davis is gone, and he's the highest rated player on the team, 86 overall. Still 2 points higher than Jalen Suggs, but I don't think this Lakers squad is going to be any good next season. Now that Anthony Davis is out of the way, they are going to have some trouble winning games. They have too many point guards. Preseason power rankings has them. Not good. Not good at all. 16th, but Bronny's still starting. Bronny now is 8th in the 2K All-Star voting. So he continues to not get into the All-Star voting screen. But, you know, he kind of plays in the games as a reserve. Victor Wembanyama wins another MVP. And nothing, and nothing. Yay. Lakers are the 4 seed, though. They're surprisingly good. I really was not expecting that. I thought their team was going to be horrific. Who's this guy? Pierre Touche is their highest playing player. Okay. Bronny James 2nd. Dalton Neck once again leading the team in scoring. Bronny 16, 4, 8, 1.5 steals, about a block, 41, 39 splits. That's not bad. 4.4 plus minus has him 2nd on the team behind the man named Dana. Now the Lakers are a 4 seed, taking on Colin Sexton, Laurie, Chet Holmgren's a Jazzonian. Interesting. We'll see how this team produces. Game 1, they win. Bronny is a 13-17 game. I love Bronny's playmaking here. He's like a passing maestro. 32-10. Now he's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Down 2-1. Well, up 2-1. Bronny an 18-11 game, but the rest of the team did not come along. Now up 3-1. Jonathan Johnson What a name. 21, 7, 10, and 2 for Bronny James here in a 3-1 game. And a 4-1. Dalton Connect leading the way. Bronny with a 12 and 11 game. Taking on the Houston Rockets. Chucky Collins, the #1 overall pick in 2025, seems to be the best player in the NBA right now as they win game 1. Bronny with a 22-8-9 game. Not bad. Game 2, tied up. Bronny, 36 points. All right, games 3, they lose. Bronny with a 15-9 game. Game 4, they lose. And now they are down 3-1. Of course, no lead is safe from these pesky Lakers, but a 9-6-12 game for the Lakers is bad. And wow, the Los Angeles Lakers, Bronny James, lose after a 45-point game from Dalton Connect, but Bronny only gave you 21 and 11 as they are ousted in the second round. And we're still controlling the Bulls. I don't know why. Chucky Collins looks to be a freak. Jaden Ivey, Eastern Conference Finals MVP on the Wizards, but Chucky Collins is leading the way, and this is his NBA. Create a character from 2025. Weirdly enough. Staff retirements, we don't really care. Bronny actually goes up an overall point, now 27 years old and 87 overall. This guy they drafted, but number 14 overall, looks to be pretty good. Pierre Trochet, second best player, up 3 overalls. Jalen Suggs is regressing at 31 years old, so is Dalton Connect. Somehow 4 years older than Bronny James, don't ask me how. The preseason power rankings for year 2031 has the Lakers 11th for 2K Sports. They brought in an aging Pascal Siakam, Everett Stanley, Jalen Suggs still here, Malik Monk. I mean, the team isn't horrible. They don't have any 90 overalls, and Bronny James, he is a finals MVP one time, but that's kind of it. Like that magical finals run, you take that off, and who is it? He's like Joe Flacco. Victor Wembanyama MVP. Nobody. Bronny, are you here? Ooh, Bronny got hurt, broken ankle, 2 to 4 weeks, but he's on the all defensive first team. That kind of hurts, but they are the 5 seed, so he has a little time to heal. We'll see if that's going to be enough for him. Bronny James, though, injured, but played well. Played 70 games this season, 15 points a night for him, second behind Dalton Connect once again. 15, 4, and 7, 43, 38 splits, plus minuses was 1.7. Not a great couple of games for them, but it looks like they're winning without him, which is a little worrisome if you're a Bronny James stan. We'll keep simulating. It looks like he's totally healthy, and they're not even worried about him coming back. Now it's a 2-2 series. Now it's a 3-2 series. And the Lakers advance to the second round in spite of not having Bronny James. We'll see. This isn't a Lakers video. This is a Bronny James video. Oh, okay. Bronny James does return now. Jalen Suggs back in the reserve. 6th man of the year, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. They have Amen. They have Devin Vassell. They have Edgar Gilbert. They have Victor Wembanyama. And they're up 3-0. Not great. Pascal Siakam led the way. Bronny James in his first game back, 13, 6, 4, 1, 1, and 2. Not great numbers. And now it looks like they're facing elimination in round 2, but they do win. Bronny's got that magic to him. Only 8 points, but in a winning effort, you'll take that. And now they're 4-1. Bronny once again eliminated in the second round. 18 points led the way for the team, but unfortunately just not enough. What kind of career is he having? He is an NBA Finals MVP under his belt, but he continues to get stuck in the second round. Does it feel like Kawhi to you, maybe? Anthony Davis does retire. So does Pascal Siakam. A lot of these players that we know and love are starting to leave the NBA, and we may be coming up soon. Anthony Davis is going to get his jersey retired. Oh, wow. Giannis retired, too. We may be coming up soon to regression time for Bronny James. Final year of his contract. Looks like he's an 86 overall, 28 years old, starting to reach the age of regression. Doesn't have the athletics anymore. Is he going to be like his father? Is he going to be able to maintain this level of insane production? Or is he going to, be a little bit less than what his father was, which is what it looks like preseason power rankings. The Lakers are not very good. 20th. Bronny James, though, still starting at the 1. I mean, it looks like he's going to be a career Laker. This guy Chucky Collins is a beast, winning another MVP. Do we see Bronny anywhere? No, but maybe we'll see Bronny here. Oh, wow. Bronny on the All-NBA third team. And it looks like he re-signed with the Lakers, a 4-year, not a super max, but a pretty big contract there. Bronny also on the all defensive second team, so he's kind of a top two-way guard as the Lakers hit the 2 seed. Okay, Bronny, I see you. You want to win another championship. You're not content with one. Those are the wrong numbers that I'm looking at. I want season stats, where Bronny has officially overtaken Dalton Connect as the leading scorer on the team. 18 points a night, also playing 80 games. This man is an Iron Man. Rebounds, assist 8.0 for him, 46 from the field, 42 from 3. Wow. A plus 5.3 point differential, having him number 1 on the team. Bronny making all NBA teams. That's impressive. Taking on the Clippers. Once again, Battle of LA. This time the roles are flipped. The Lakers are the 2 seed while the Clippers are the 7 seed. Bronny goes to 19 and 12 in a winning effort. Game 2, Bronny goes 17, 9, and 8 in a winning effort. Win by 4. Game 3 looks like they're about to sweep, though no lead is safe in this game. 24, 9, and 12. And 4-0 fashion. That's all she wrote. Dalton Connect led the way. Bronny with a 20 and 9 game, though, was just good enough now to take on Luka Doncic. The rest of their team is bad, but Luka is better. Jalen Green. Why does Jalen Green look like an old housewife here with his hair? Okay, well, game 1. Bronny's winning. Jalen Suggs led the way. Bronny with a 12 and 11 game. That's not good. Oh, they have Dick on their team. It's Bronny versus Dick. Who you got? Bronny 17, 4, 11, and 3. Dick leading the way for the Mavericks. Dick is outplaying Luka. Dick is better than Luka. The Mavericks are horrific right now. Like, the Lakers aren't even all that good, but they've just 3-1, 4-1. Lakers are once again in the Western Conference Finals, now taking on this ridiculous Chucky Collins, who has single-handedly reshaped the NBA. I don't know who you are. User created, and they're winning game 1. Bronny with a 22, 6, and 11 game. Not bad. This is officially Bronny's team, so if he wins again, this will be not only his second championship, but this will be the one that he has carried the team with. 21, 2, and 11. They're up 2-1. 2-2 now. What happened? Bronny put up 11 points in 36 minutes. Not great. Now they're down 3-2. Bronny James, 23 points here. Game 6, and they lose. Bronny comes just a little bit short. Somehow this team that I'm controlling, I thought the Bulls were going to be awful, but they're playing well. I control a worse team. Yeah, give me the Suns. I don't care. And the Rockets, led by this guy, Chucky Collins, win again. Chucky Collins is a freak. Daniel Gafford retiring, staff retirements, nobody, jersey retirements, DeMontis Sabonis and Brandon Ingram. Here we are in the 2033 season, where the Lakers once again made it to the Western Conference Finals but fell short, are the 15th seed. Bronny James, 86 overall. Dalton Connect is still here. Everett Stanley and Pierre Trichet. They've actually got a pretty decent team. Looks like Jalen Suggs is, he's still here just regressing. Herb Jones up to a 77. We'll see. This is about as good as Bronny's going to get now. After this comes player regression, and we'll just have to watch him end the twilight of his career. Is he going to stick around on the Lakers? Is he going to compete for another championship? What does the future hold for Bronny James? Oh, Bronny actually gets selected. He's the second to last selection on the All-Star team, but this time, Bronny James makes an All-Star game legitimately. The first time he did it, he wasn't actually voted in. He was a reserve of a reserve of a reserve. But let's check out the voting. Bronny James is 5th in All-Star voting. I love to see it. Victor Wembanyama wins an MVP. Dale Morgan of the Rockets Rookie of the Year. That's scary because the Rockets have been dominating this entire career video. Bronny James once again on the All-NBA third team. He's playing well. All defensive first team. He's just not... Oh, they're the 7th seed again. I didn't mean to simulate that. My bad. I apologize. He's just not, you know, super duper star. Super duper star. Lakers, he is leading them in points by 0.3 over Dalton Connect. It's an 18, 4, and 8 season, 1.5 steal, almost a block, 44, 40 splits, and a plus 6.5, officially the best player on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now to take on Shea Schmilder again. They got a good team here. I mean, no matter what you do, if you got Jalen Williams and you got Shea Schmilder, you're going to be a good team, although Shea only gives you a 14 and 10. Bronny with a 28, 6 and 7 game. The 7 seed Lakers are the peskiest team I've ever seen in my life. They're outdueling this Thunder squad. Dalton Connect, 33 points. And they're getting 4-0'd right now. Oh my God, 21, 4 and 7 for Bronny. And sweep. 3-1, okay. Nobody's perfect. 21, 2, 7 and 2 for Bronny. Gentlemen, sweep. There you go, 4-1. Bronny James, 22 and 9. Bronny and Dalton are like ridiculous together. Taking on the Mavericks, who they whooped on last time. Because their best player was Dick. And when Dick is the best you got to think outside the box, man. 36 for Luka. Bronny, 25, 5 and 5. And 2 they lose. Dick led the way. Yeah, don't let Dick lead. You got to use your brain. 14, 6 and 6 for the Lakers. Up 2-1. Bronny, 25, 9 and 8. Oh, 2-2. Dalton with 33. Bronny 10, 7 and 7. That's disgusting. Jalen Green 20. Dick 16. I mean, Green Dick is tough to compete with. Now they're up 3-2. What a low scoring game. My God. Bronny with an 11-4, 9-3 and 2 game. And here you go once again in game 6 of the playoffs. It ain't 2K. If they win this, they force a game 7. The Lakers have been magical in game 6s when we hop into Simcast. Don't ask me why. They're up by 30 points here. Looking to force a game 7. Anything can happen in a game 7. It ain't 2K if it ain't game 7. Low scoring affair here in the first quarter. Going to the second quarter, back and forth game. It's about a 2-point game here into the third quarter. Going into the fourth, still a back and forth game. Lakers up by a little bit. We may hop in 6-point game, 3-point game. 5 minutes remaining, 7-point game. The Lakers are dominating this fourth quarter, but it's still close. 8-point game, 2 minutes remaining. 6-point game, score again. 4-point game, 26 seconds left. Let's see if the Lakers can close this one out. Who's got the ball? The Lakers do. You know what? We may actually just close it out for them because I know 2K likes to be bad. Let's do a little bit of this. Bronny James going to the free throw line. Clutching out this game 7 as the Lakers, I mean, they're the masters of losing 3-2 and then winning in 7, right? Like, that's just what their greatest skill is. First free throw is up and in. Next free throw. Oh, Bronny chokes a free throw. Bronny hasn't choked a free throw all game, all series, all career. Bronny chokes and now it's only a 5-point lead. Jalen Green has the ball, screen to hell, open 3. Oh, and Jalen Green chokes on his own. Jalen Green should have gave it to Dick and he wouldn't have choked. Oh, man, and it looks like the Mavericks are going to fall. The Lakers once again advancing 110-103. Bronny had a 43 game. Oh, my God, 43, 4, 7, and 3 in a game 7. Those are LeBron numbers. Here we are taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Bernard Murphy versus Bronny James. I feel like the Lakers are better here. Their former teammate Evan Mobley is here, and they win game 1. Bronny only 13, but he had a triple-double. One of those Jason Kidd triple-doubles. Game 2, Bronny 21, 3 and 7. Game 3, they lose. Bronny 29 and 15, but they lost by 7. Game 4, head up yet again, 2-2. Bronny's not good here, 13 and 11. Watkins puts up 25 game, whatever this is. They go up. Now they're up 3-2. Is this a curse? Taking on Ron Holland, too. Ron Holland was on the Lakers for a short stretch. 20 and 12 for Bronny in a winning effort. And Bronny James wins West Conference Finals MVP. Sebastian Dunleavy wins East Conference Finals MVP. And Bronny is back in the NBA Finals, taking on Paulo Banchero. Sebastian Dunleavy. Who are you, a number 1 overall pick? Yeah. 2028. Let's see how good Bronny is. Lose game 1. Paulo with 22. Lloyd Ball with 21. Dunleavy with 20. How did Bronny do here in the playoffs? 20. No, he had a 10 and 10 game and 5 turnovers. That's awful. All right, game 2. Ooh, not looking good here for Bronny. Looks like he's about to lose an NBA Finals. Put him at 1-1. Now it's a 2-1 game. 18, 4 and 6 in a win. Game 3. Down 3-1. Bronny with it 18 and 11. Gotta win this. There you go. The Kings of the 3-2. The Lakers once again find themselves down 3-2 on their home court, looking to force a Game 7. Losing in the second quarter, getting blown out here in the third quarter. So you're saying there's a chance. It's a 5-point game. Look at this ferocious comeback. A 36-23 third quarter. Now it's down to a 6-point game. 3 minutes remaining. You got to score, Lakers. Down by 3. 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in an elimination game. Magic have the ball. Magic have the inbound. Magic are collapsing. The inbound goes to Paulo Benchiro, being picked up by some guy that looks like Jonathan Isaac. Gets the screen, is open from mid. Wow, heavy drop coverage, and he just charges into the lane, makes the layup, puts him up 5. And Paulo Banchero, is that through Nick Claxton? Doesn't even get a contest. Bronny James is gonna have to respond. 1 minute, 53 seconds remaining in the period. Bronny has the ball. Play's being run. Now he gets a screen from this guy whose name I forget. Bronny is open. Perfect pass, perfect execution. Back to a 1-possession game. What a pass. LA Faithful is chanting defense as the Lakers need a stop and a score. Here comes the screen. And Paulo Banchero just walks into the paint again, but he gives up the open layup. Some guy named Lambert commits a 3 in the key. Lakers ball. Andrew Nembhard, aka the Laker Killer, now has the ball. And what is the play? Bronny's on the far right side. It's an Andrew Nembhard ISO. I don't like that. Still dribbling. Now Bronny has it. Someone's coming up for a screen. 5, 4, 3. Bronny. Gotta pass it. Gotta shoot it. Gotta do something. Bronny long 2 misses. And now there's under a minute remaining. Still down by 3. Bronny forgets his defensive assignment. Darius Garland now has the ball. Paulo Banchero calling for it. On the block. Steps back. Misses. Laker ball. Still have a chance. Bronny bringing the ball up the other way. Number 37 is barreling down the court. Bronny. Weird animation. I don't know why the animations are so slow. I turned the game speed up to 60. It's still slow. Andrew Nembhard gets the screen. They're going to need to make a shot here. Andrew Nembhard going in. Pulls up. Misses off the glass. The easiest shot in the NBA. And Andrew Nembhard chokes. And he goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. But then it's out on the Lakers. Worst case scenario here, the Lakers are going to need to steal or foul. And Sebastian Dunleavy does get fouled. More free throws for the Magic. And he misses. No timeouts remaining for the Lakers. They need some magic to happen. For some reason, Andrew Nembhard is the ball handler. Kicks it to some guy named Jones, who hits a 3. And that's game. The Lakers fall in the NBA Finals to the Magic. Tough end of this one. The Lakers had their chances. 5 seconds remaining. And they're not even going to get a shot off, are they? Andrew Nembhard just holds the ball. And the Los Angeles Lakers lose in NBA Finals. Bronny James is distraught. Bronny James thinking that could have been me. Unfortunately, the Lakers fall in a Game 6 after they've been magical this entire career simulation to the Magic. We're on to another offseason. Player retirements, Miles Turner, Nick Claxton on the Lakers, Herb Jones is gone, staff retirements, a whole bunch of players. Hall of Fame inductees is Trae Young and Donovan Mitchell. Looks like Bronny James has a few more years, 2 years, $68 million with this Lakers squad. Bronny officially entering year 10 on the Lakers as they are the 7 seed. They have some good players, but ultimately it wasn't enough last season to win it all. Chucky Collins MVP. I'm not seeing anybody here for me. My name is Bronny James, and I'm here to say that I'm an all-defensive defender, baby. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at Bronny's stats, he's the Lakers. He the Lakers. To the Lakers. Wow. Cliff Nichols, the backup point guard, is outplaying him. That's not something you want to see. Bronny down to 16-6. They drafted his replacement. A little brutal. Plus 3.3 plus minus. Down to 5th. This might be the end of Bronny. He's still starting, but I don't know if he's going to be starting for long over Cliff Nichols. This guy looks to be a stud that they found, but we're going to continue on through the playoffs. Winning game 1 versus Ant-Man. Bronny 24-5-8-4. Game 2, they lose. And Bronny gives you 11-8. Game 3, they win. Bronny up to 19-7. Where's Cliff Nichols? Only 15 points that game. Game 4, and they lose again. We got a battle here. 2-2, 15 points for Bronny. Rob Dillingham, 23-10. Now they're losing 3-2, but hey, the Lakers are no strangers to being down 3-2. Hopping into Simcast, seeing if they can continue the magic here in LA. They're winning here in the second quarter, going to the third quarter with a lead going to the fourth quarter. It looks like it's a 4-quarter sweep, 127-91. Time to see if they can continue the 3-2 comeback. They did lose in the finals down 3-2, but here they are up in game 7 in Minnesota, back and forth game in the fourth quarter, continuing to be back and forth, up by 4, up by 2, up by 3, just back and forth, 105, 102, 108, 102, 111, 102, 112, 102. And the 3-2 magic continues for Bronny and the Lakers. Ant-Man 22 points, Dalton Connect 26, Bronny 25-8. Now to take on the rivals, the Houston Rockets with Chucky, Alperen Şengün 22, Chucky 18, 14-8, Bronny with 15, but Cliff Nichols off the bench gave him 31. Dalton Connect gave him 32. And they lost 14-6 for Bronny here in game 2. Game 3, they're losing again. Bronny 19-6-7. Game 4, losing again. Now they're down 3-1. Bronny only gave you 12, 5, and 10. You don't like that. And they get 4-1 gentlemen swept by Chucky, who continues to dominate the NBA. Doesn't win the finals though, as Shaedon Sharpe on the Pistons wins NBA Finals MVP. No Bronny here yet. Bronny's still got 1 year left on his deal, although his replacement, Cliff Nichols, looking to be pretty good on his own. 31 years old, officially entering year 11 of the NBA, is Bronny. Preseason power rankings, the Lakers are 6th. Though they did lose somebody. They brought back Evan Mobley. We'll see how this team produces. Chucky still dominating 1 year after Bronny came in. I wonder if Bronny would be any better if Chucky wasn't around, you know? Because Bronny's getting his booty whooped. Once again, injured 2 to 4 weeks, but he makes the all-defensive first team yet again. The Lakers are the 6th seed. So they're still making the playoffs. You got to give credit where credit is due. I don't know why I'm not able to look at player stats intelligently, but here we are. And points per game, Bronny is 2nd. His replacement is played incredible. I don't know who this guy is, but he's outworking Bronny. Evan Mobley back. Bronny is 2nd, or tied for 1st for plus minuses, taking on the Oklahoma Schmitty Schmunder. We'll see how many games until Bronny returns. Still 1 to 2 weeks. The Lakers continue to win without him. It's weird that the Lakers win more games without him than they do with him. But now it's 3-2. And it is 4-2. The Lakers advance to the second round. This is the second time it's happened. Now Bronny James has returned to the starting lineup. Taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a men, Bernard Murphy, Radoslav, and they win game 1. Bronny, an 11-10 game. That's not what you want to see, but a win is a win. And now it's 1-1. Bronny only 10-6-13. Looks like he's starting to struggle here in the playoffs. A 24-10 game is what we call bounce back. Now they're up 3-1. Bronny 19-12. This guy with 20. Everett Stanley Everett 4-1. Back in the Western Conference Finals. Bronny with a 23-5-5 game. Taking on none other than Chucky, his rival. Chucky versus Bron. And Chucky takes the first game. Bronny with 18-7. Game 2. Chucky continues. I mean, this is balance from the Rockets, but Bronny's not putting up much of an effort of his own. Game 3, they lose again. Bronny with 14, but led the way for the Lakers. The Lakers are getting their butts whooped. What do these playoff stats look like for Bronny? Yikes, he's putting up 16.4 points a night on low efficiency. Well, let's see if they can come back. And there's the first win for Bronny. 22-13, 26 for Evan Mobley. Chucky with a 30-10 game. And they get 4-1 gentlemen swept. Chucky Collins continues to run the NBA, but he loses again to the Pistons. Spencer Macy, NBA Finals MVP. So another early exit, Western Conference Finals for the Lakers. Another disappointing end of the season for Bronny. A lot of good players are retiring and getting their jerseys retired as well, but let's see, where is Bronny going to be? I believe his contract is up. And Bronny re-signs on a 4-year max deal to put him through till basically the end of his career. 36 years old is when he's going to be a free agent next. Might be a lifer for the Lakers. 32 years old right now. Preseason power rankings, they are 9th. Interesting squad. Is Cliff Nichols gone? Wow. The guy who played better than him, they let go. That's an interesting decision. Chucky's still dominating the MVP situation. Dwayne Graham Rookie of the Year. And let's see if Bronny's anywhere to be found. Ooh, he's on the All-NBA second team. Good bounce back year. Still on the all-defensive first team. So his defensive metrics are there. At the very least, if his offense isn't great, the defense is. And you got to give credit for that. 19 points a game this year. Bounce back for sure. 19, 5, and 7. Plus minus 6.5. Continuing to be the best player on this Lakers squad. Taking on a pretty mediocre team. We're taking on, like, all the real players are gone. So we kind of have to deal with the created rosters. And the created rosters are really bad. I don't know how to work around that. It is what it is. What did Bronny score this game? 9 points in a playoff game, dude? Come on now. Bronny now put up 22, 8, and 9. That's a good stat line. Now they're up 3-0. Hey, oh, 18 and 12. And 3-2. Bronny with a 21-point game. And 4-2. Victory for Bronny. 39, 6, and 6. That's what I'm talking about. Continuing to be the battle of LA. Jermaine Hickman and Mirko Bajaric. Classic Clippers to have a double big lineup, but you won this one. 28, 8, and 9 for Bronny in a losing effort. Game 2, they lost again. Is this Jericho Sims? Jonathan Sims. Interesting. Bronny with 22, Jared Landry with 21. Now they're up 2-1. 31-point night for Bronny James. That's how you win. Now they're down 3-1. Bronny once again facing elimination. 16, 7, 9, and 3 stat line. But in a losing effort, now it's 3-2 again for the Lakers. Bronny with 21, 4, and 9. Hopping into Simcast. You know they love these game 6s when they're down 3-2. It ain't the Lakers and it ain't Bronny unless they're coming back and winning game 6, trying to force a game 7. Back and forth game here in the third quarter, going to the fourth with a little bit of a lead. 9-point game here, 2 minutes remaining. 8-point game, 10-point game. And once again, closing out 108, 100. Hopping into Simcast. Game 7. Anything can happen. Bronny looking to be the game 7 magician again. How many game 7s has this man played and won in? This is ridiculous. There's got to be some sort of like magic to Bronny, because this dude just wins game 6s and 7s like it's his job. And once again, in the Western Conference Finals, taking on his old friend Chucky, who has had his number. Alperen Şengün and Chucky have been bullying Bronny. Oh, wow. Wow. Awful game from the rest of the Lakers. Nobody scored more than double digits besides one guy. Second awful game from the Lakers. Now they're getting 4-0 swept, right? Yup, 4-0'd. Chucky Collins dominating the NBA again, winning another MVP. And now we're starting to get into the Bronny watch. He's about 33 years old now. So he's not, you know, a scrub yet, but he's getting to that age where Bronny officially regressing down to an 86, 33 years young. Preseason power rankings, the Lakers are 9th. Bronny's still the starting point guard. Got 2. Wow, they picked up Clark Purdue, #1 overall pick. Looks to be a stud. This could be another championship year for the Lakers. That's a good roster they put together. Chucky wins MVP. We're not seeing anybody. And is Bronny making an NBA team? All-NBA third team, still All-NBA first team. Lakers are now the 5 seed. I don't know. It just feels like they're kind of running in place. They're not doing great. They're not doing terrible. Bronny's still leading the team with 16.9 nice points a game, 7.7 assists, 45, 43 splits, plus 4.1. It's good. It's just not great. Taking on Scoot Henderson. Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. It's actually going to be a good series here. Lakers versus Blazers. Game 1 goes to Scoot. They have Cade Cunningham as well. Bronny James a 14 and 10 game. And they're down 2-0. Let's Scoot is outplaying Bronny. The Bronny put up a 32-5-6 in 2 game, but in a losing effort. Now it's 2-1. Bronny 18-10. And competitive 2-2 series here. Bronny was 17. What happened? Just a low-scoring game. For you, Javel Sandor dropped 27. The rest of the team was bad. Big game here. Up 3-2. Bronny dropped 30. And 4-2. Bronny put up 23, 5, and 9 in a victory. Now to take on his rivals, Chucky and the Houston Rockets. I can't tell you who I'm rooting for here other than his name is Chucky Collins or Bronny James. 15, 8, 9, and 3 in a losing effort. 2-0. I feel like they're going to get swept again, right? 3-1. 3-2. Okay, here we go. Bronny is finally has a chance. Clark Purdue is injured. They need to win this to force a game 7. They're getting blown out. Wow, but look at that third quarter. A 32-15 third quarter to get him right back in the game. And this is what Bronny does. He comes back from being down and he leads his team. He wills his team to victory. It's a 10-point game. You got to give him a little bit more, Bronny. 2 minutes remaining, and it looks like they're going to fall just short. 113, 107, 33, 5, and 8, but in a loss as Chucky Collins continues to exert dominance over Bronny, but then loses as the Jazz win a finals. Carl Howell, 90 overall, #1 overall pick in 2034, wins it all. And now we're on Bronny James retirement watch. I don't think it's going to happen yet, but just be prepared as Cade Cunningham does retire. Bronny regressing down to an 85 overall at 34 years old here in year 2038. Preseason power rankings have him 5th. Bronny is still the starting point guard. He's no longer the highest rated player on the team. They have actually a good team put together, but Bronny is almost like the weak link for them. Carl Howell is now the MVP. Look at him go. Is Bronny anywhere? Let's see. Injured, but on the All-NBA third team, day-to-day with 2 injuries. Poor Bronny, but he's on the All-Defensive first team again. Lakers are the 2 seed. I told you this is going to be a good year for them. Their team just looks too good. Bronny put up 17 points tonight, second to Rodney Hammonds, but 8 assists. That'll work. Plus minus is 5.7 behind Cliff Purdue, but that'll work. Now they're taking on the Lakers. I feel like Joker is not here. Nikola Topic, interestingly enough, is. Joker, Jopic, whatever. Bronny James does win game 1, 21-6 and 8. 2-1, and we're going to go a little bit faster at this point. We're like at 3 hours into this as we are 4-0ing now to take on the Clippers Battle of La La. Game 1, another victory. Game 2, another victory. Game 3. There you go, 4-0. Now taking on the rival, Chucky. Can Bronny overcome Chucky once? His team is great, and they continue to lose. Wow. Awful game from the Lakers completely. 1-1, though. Bronny with a 23, 5, 10, 2-1 game against Chucky. Only put up 15 and 13. Down 2-1. I don't want to do that. Down 2-1. Bronny disappeared. 10, 5, and 7. Disgusting stat line. And now they're down 3-1 again. 29-point performance from Bronny, but in a loss. Now it's 3-2. You already know how it goes with this Lakers squad. Just because they're down 3-2 doesn't mean they're down and out. Losing here in the second quarter, going to the third, they're going to need a turnaround here. And they kind of got it down by 10 here in the fourth quarter. 5-point game, 2-point game. It's close. It's clutch again. It's been a minute, but they're coming a little bit short. Bronny just doesn't have the legs for it. And they get eliminated once again by Chucky, who wins yet another NBA Finals. We continue Luka Doncic, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards to be on Bronny James' retirement watch. He's now going to be 35 years old. Hall of Fame inductees Luka, Ant, Tyrese, Melo, Chet. Bronny down to an 83 overall, 35 years young. And I feel like his best days are behind him now. We'll see what he's going to be able to provide to a team that's looking to win a championship. But it's starting to look like the writing's on the wall there for Bronny. His best years are behind him. Third, though, for power rankings, Bronny's still starting. Ron Holland is there, too. Now Carl wins MVP. But he has to win championships. Coach of the Year is J.J. Redick, still the Coach of the Year. You love to see it. I'm not seeing Bronny anywhere, though. Did he get hurt? The Lakers are the 1 seed. Bronny's here. He's an 84 overall. He's just not really playing that well, I guess. Let's take a peek. See, Bronny played all 81 games, 13-5. Yeah, he's just regressing. 4.4 plus minus, but they are the best team in the NBA, taking on the Phoenix Suns with 180 overall. That's a sweep, right? 3-0, 4-0. Taking on the Timberwolves, 185 overall. That's got to be a sweep too, right? Okay, it's 2-2. Up 3-2. Bronny with a 19-point game. I mean, these games are awful to watch. 4-2 now to take on the Golden State Warriors. That is old rival. Game 1, they win. Game 2, they win. Game 3, they win. And 4-0 sweep in fashion. Everett Stanley wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Paulo Banchero wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And here are the Lakers. I feel like the Magic are the team that beat them last time, too. Game 1, they lost. Bronny was 16. Sebastian Durkus. Now it's a 1-1 series. Where is Bronny? 14-10. His numbers aren't impressive anymore, so down 2-1. 2-2. And the Lakers are up 3-2 here. Here in like year 14 or something. The Lakers are looking to win their second championship of Bronny's career. Doesn't look like they're going to do it this game. They got kind of close, but nope. 99-109. And it ain't 2K if it ain't Game 7 in La La. Battle of the Dwight Howards. Battle of the Shaquille O'Neals. The Lakers are up here in the fourth quarter. 7-point lead. 80-72. 80-74. 82-77. 7-point game. 8-point game. 7-point game. We'll hop in. We'll make sure that we can enjoy whoever wins this game. I don't know who wins this game, but I can control the Lakers. Kidding. I'm not going to control anybody. We're just going to watch and enjoy the Bronny James Game 7 championship as he wins for the second time in his career, this time in more of a supporting cast. Paulo Banchero driving, half spinning, spinning again, animating, Pearson, more, Bronny, defense, 3, 2, 1, tough 3, miss, Banchero doesn't rebound, 30 seconds remaining, and the Magic have given up. They're not going to foul. Ow. Only a 7-point game here in Game 7. I guess that's what you got to do to lose as the Lakers look to hang up banner number 19, I believe this is going to be. And Bronny doesn't get an assist on that, but you know what? That is another victory for Bronny James and the Lakers. Championship number 2 for Lala. Stand up, Laker fans. You're incredible. You're unreasonable. You are champions yet again. I don't know who this guy is, or that guy, or that guy, or that guy. There's Bronny James, 35 years young, celebrating with the team. And Adam Silver handing the trophy over to some weird creative character that we don't know the name of. His name is probably like Everett Stanley. Bronny James hoisting the trophy. Look at that. Bronny is hyped. And the NBA Finals MVP goes to this guy. Not too bad for Bronny. Everett Stanley is his name. I was saying he's got to start looking out. He's going to need to retire soon. This man is old. And then he goes off and wins another championship. 2 Lakers retired because they were so happy about that championship. One of them, Ron Holland. Jaden Sharp going into the Hall of Fame. Draftmate Rob Dillingham is going to get his jersey retired. So like I said, we need to continue to be on retirement watch for Bronny. That being said, he's got the genetics. His dad played for 9,000 years, so maybe Bronny's going to stick around for a little longer. Bronny down to an 82 overall, 36 years old. Oof. Carl wins MVP. Don't expect to see Bronny anywhere, really. Maybe the all-defensive second team? Nope. Bronny's just old at this point. How is he doing statistically, though? Is he still relevant? Let's see. Bronny is giving you 14-7. 59 games this season. I guess he got hurt. He's a plus 6.2 point differential, so that ain't bad. Taking on the Pelicans. And this is a championship caliber squad, so we gotta keep an eye out. I'm gonna simulate through the round at this point because it's less of a Bronny team and it's more of like the Lakers as a whole are a team. They go to Game 7 there, and then they get beat by Victor Wembanyama, who's still kicking. How old are you? 38 years old, but he's a 90. And Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Okay. That's impressive. Cam Whitmore retiring. No Bronny yet. Bronny is down to an 80 overall, 37 years old. He's an old man. He's like his father, except instead of being an all NBA, all-star leading captain, best player in the planet, best player in the team, he's more like a Vince Carter. Where are the Lakers in the power rankings again? Are they top? Yeah, they're 3. Bronny's still starting. Carl wins MVP. Anybody see Bronny? He ain't here, but the Lakers are once again the 1 seed. Ridiculous. Well, they are missing a couple 80 overalls. They must be injured. So check them out. Yeah, the top 2 players on the Lakers are injured. Bronny gave you a 13-6 game, 40 split. So he shoots better from 3 than he does from 2. Kind of hilarious, but here we go. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. Taking on Chucky. 4-0. Taking on Scoot. 4-1. And Bronny wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Now he's taking on the Wizards. It's a winnable series for them. Game 1, though, they lose. Bronny gave you 10-6. Yeah, that's not good enough from a Finals MVP. They lose game 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bronny put up 6 points. 2-1. Come on, Bronny. Show me what you got. 8 points. 2-2. All right. Well, in spite of Bronny, they're winning 13-6. Let's see. Games 3, game 4, game 5. They're up 3-2 again. Bronny with 21-9. And 4-2. They win again. Rodney Hammonds win NBA Finals MVP. Does Bronny think about retiring? He's into the 70s after this season. He does not. Hall of Fame inductees, Paulo Banchero and Alpare Şengün are in year 2042. What is Bronny's overall now? He's down to his 78. Brutal, but his team is winning championships in spite of him. So you got to give credit somewhere. Chucky wins another MVP. This man is 37 years old winning MVP. It's like he's freaking LeBron James. Wait. Bronny is not anywhere to be found, but the Lakers continue to be the 2 seed. I don't know how they do it, but they just continue to put incredible teams together. Did Bronny even play? Bronny's gone? Where did he go? Wait, where's LeBron James? He's not a Laker anymore. He got traded away. Bronny is on the Brooklyn Nets. No way they dumped him. Oscar Cage and Claude Carlisle, the Lakers gave up for Bronny. Wow, the disrespect. Oscar Cage is a 27-year-old, 79 overall. Claude Carlisle isn't even here. Oh no, here he is, a 36-year-old center. They dumped Bronny to the Nets. Oh no. Oh, the legacy is gone. The Brooklyn Nets are now holding Bronny James. And he had a bad season. 38 games started, 78 games played, 11 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 46 splits. The shooting is good, plus 4.2 point differential, but the Nets stink. I can't believe that the Lakers dared to trade away the LA lifer. And they don't even win the NBA Finals. The Raptors beat the Lakers. NBA Finals MVP. Now we're definitely on Bronny watch. Alexander Sarr is gone. Victor Wembanyama is gone. It looks like Bronny's going to stick it out with whatever team he signs with. Now we need to figure out where Bronny goes to, as this man has not retired yet in the year 2043. Bronny James is a Bull. Where is he? Oh my God, he went down to a 75. Bronny James is Vince Cartering right now. He could have gone out on top, but he decided to be a Chicago Bull, and he might not even get playing time this season. 39 years old, now on his 3rd team. Carl wins an MVP, and we're just not going to find Bronny anymore. Did the Bulls even make the playoffs? They made the 9th seed. Let's go, Chicago. Fitting that LeBron James's kid is going to end his career with the Bulls. The house that LeBron built. Oh, he's not. Where is he now? Did you trade a 39-year-old away? Bronny James is now on the Jazz? And the Jazz are the 1 seed. Let's go. Is he even playing? Tell me Bron's not even playing. How do you spell Jazz? Where is J in the alphabet? There you go. LeBron James played 16 games this year, under 20 minutes. He scored 9 points and 4 assists. That's actually a really good stat line, all things being equal. But he's on the #1 team in the NBA. This is the final ride for LeBron James Jr. Let's see if they can go out with a championship for the old man. 2-2. Down 3-2. Okay, it ain't LeBron James Jr. if it ain't Game 7. Popping in against the Sacramento Kings, getting blown out here in the second quarter, getting blown out in the third. Okay, close. Nope, and that's all she wrote. The Kings have been eliminated. Oh, we're controlling them. That's fine. Taking on the Golden State Warriors. I kind of want the Jazz to win the finals so we can get like 10 minutes with LeBron James's kid. Just some Bronny plays to finish out the video. And now he's taking on his old team, the Lakers. He can get revenge. 1-0. 1-1. Okay. Is Bronny even playing? He's DMPs. DMP too old, and it looks like he's gonna get eliminated as the Lakers whoop him, only to lose to the Raptors for the second season in a row. Where is LeBron James Jr.? Where is Bronny? You're not retiring. You got 0 minutes last game. How do you tell somebody who's old and nobody wants to sign that you should just retire already? It's probably a free agent, right? Yet nobody wants him. Let's give him one more ride. I'll take over the Lakers. And one last ride with Bronny James. I can't believe they traded him away when he was bad. Come on back to LA for one season. A whole bunch of players that aren't named LeBron James Jr. are on these lists, but the Lakers are the 3 seed. I don't believe LeBron got any minutes whatsoever on this team, right? By LeBron, I mean Bronny. Yeah, he didn't. Taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. We're really just going to simulate until the final game and see how he does. Wave goodbye to LeBron's kid. You had 20 years in the NBA. You won a few championships. And now you're in a Game 7. We'll see. If this is a blowout, Bronny's going to get some minutes. If it's not a blowout, we're going to be sad. Here it is, winning in the second quarter, going into the third quarter, a little bit of a lead. Going into the fourth, about a 10-point victory. Yeah, they're going to win. Now taking on, is Scoot still kicking? No. Anyway, a whole bunch of creative players. They lose Game 1, lose Game 2, lose Game 3, and it is time for Bronny to hang up the cleats. We'll see if they win this in gentleman sweeping fashion or if they're gonna ride out into the sunset in a sweep. Nobody can score. Okay, fun. Back and forth game here. It's actually a close game. Up by 5, up by 2. Down by 1, down by 3. We'll see if Bronny can clutch out a shot for the Lakers here. 46 seconds remaining, or is this going to be the end of LeBron James Jr. in the NBA? Oh, they won't even let me put Bronny in. He's completely left off the roster. Yeah, we don't care. Whatever. Simulate the game. Simulate the game. Lakers lose. Lakers have been eliminated. Say goodbye, Los Angeles. Wave goodbye to Bronny, as the NBA champion is Carl Howell, probably. Yep. On to the last player retirement. Bronny James is officially gone at 41 years old. Let's look at some of the things that he's been able to accomplish. Career averages of 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6.8 assists, a steal, half a block, 43% for the field, 39% from 3, 88% from the free throw line. Was a routine starter with a positive plus minus. That'll work. 22,000 points, about half of what his dad was able to put up. Played in 1,570 games. That's pretty impressive for Bronny. A 3-time NBA champion. I mean, one was his championship. The other 2 he was kind of there to support. With a 1-time finals MVP. Probably could have gone to Anthony Davis, but Bronny was there too. 5-time All-Star, 29, 34, 38, 39, 40. 1 All-NBA second team, 4 All-NBA third teams, and 9 All-NBA first teams. You got to give a little credit to the man. Where is he in the record books, though? Points, he's... Points, LeBron James Jr. Bronny James is 69th. Nice. 3-pointers, he's actually top 10. 9th with 3,990. That'll work. How about rebounds? I don't think he's going to be in the top 100 in rebounds, but you never know. No, he's not there. He's definitely top, I'll say top 50 in assists. He's been a great playmaker for the entirety of his career, averaging what, 6 assists a game? I mean, damn, he's ninth with guys like Joker. His father is seventh. That's impressive. Blocks, he's not going to be there, but steals, he's 11th. Minutes? How many minutes is he? Not bad. 34th. Turnovers, who cares? Points per game, he's not there. Field goals. Games played, wow, he's 5th. Alperen Şengün is 1st. 40-point game, I couldn't find, but 50-point games, he's tied for 77th. He had one 50-point game as a career high. Can I see where that was? Yeah, 52 points in 2044. He had a 20 assist game in 2045. What a career for LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, going into the Hall of Fame. I mean, just an incredible season. 5 All-Star appearances, 3 championships, 1 Finals MVP, 1 NBA second team, 4 NBA third teams, 9 defensive first teams, 2 defensive second teams, and of course, gonna get his jersey retired by the Los Angeles Lakers. That is gonna do it for Bronny James's career. Thank you so much for watching this epic of a movie, and I'll catch you in the next one.